Wisconsin Foodie would like to thank the following underwriters for their support.
My grandfather was definitely a bigger picture guy. First of all, he saw the opportunity of this huge piece of land. It was 5,000 acres plus at the time, which he saw value in. Now, it's not what you have, it's what you do with it, and that's what I've always been raised with. You know, I did feel as though I learned that from my grandfather. I think that he would be very proud to know what we're doing here. We're maintaining that vision, and I can only hope that the next generation will see that bigger picture. The marsh was started back in 1873. The Ircink family purchased this property for their lumbering business, but they found cranberries growing wild out here. So they built dikes and ditches around the native stands of vines, and that's how they started cultivating the fruit. Cranberries were native to Wisconsin, so it is truly a native North American fruit. It's the Wisconsin state fruit. It's the largest fruit crop in Wisconsin. Wisconsin is the largest grower in the world, producing 60% of the world's cranberries. In Wisconsin, we have larger areas. We generally refer to them as marshes. On the coast, they refer to them as bogs. This is more commercial, larger expanses of area. We grow 12 varieties. Some make better sweetened dried, some make better unsweetened, some are just experimental for us. We like the variety. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. See, this is white turning red. It's probably a little tartar. It's all about degrees of tartness. But these are nice. This is, look at that. That's a lucky fruit. Looks like four-leaf clover in there. Those are little air pockets, and that's why they float, and that's why they bounce. And they pop. We're on the last week of harvest. We've been going for about 3 weeks now. Yes, it's busy. Yes, it's, you know, we all burn the candle at both ends, but it's what you work for all year long. You know, I'm so blessed because we have 2 children, and both of them, on their own volition, have come back to join us and to help me with both businesses, both the farm and, honestly, cranberry. Stephen is the manager. He's a better cranberry grower than I am, and that's a good thing.
Well, my morning started with just kind of getting everything lined up and rolling. And then had to check water, check the reservoirs, and then check the water on the beds we're about to pick. It's a common misconception they're growing in water. They're actually growing dry, because we want to be in control of the moisture levels of the soil, so the plants are the happiest. But make no mistake, if there was a flood on during bloom time, that would ruin the crop. So it's all about proper timing of the flooding.
So we're just bringing the water up. We call this a raking flood. So you just want the tips of the vines showing so that the berries are just coming up to the surface, because the berries are on short stems, about ½ an inch long or so, and because they have air pockets in them, and they'll float up. So it's easier to see them at this point too. So for the person on the harvesting machine, you know, they can see where they're going.
So we're knocking the berries off the vine. This is the picking process. We call it raking or harrowing. So we're just gradually plucking the berries off the vine. It's a very gentle process on the vine. So cranberries are perennial. So the nice thing is we don't have to plant them every year. Some of the oldest vines we have out here are planted in 1939, actually. And if you mess them up during harvest, you'll see it next year. So you got to be very gentle during harvest. But this land is so much more than just the cranberries.
We grow about 330 acres of cranberries, but we have about 6,000 acres of land. And so we have a forestry management plan on 2,600 acres, and it's a very complementary relationship with the commercial cranberry production. I know I'm doing something right when I'm doing something right for the wildlife. So you watch and you feel very responsible for that. And we're all in it together, so we have to be mindful of what else is going on around here. So. Right now, it's a beautiful fall day, and all of these cranberries have all been knocked off the vines. What we're doing is we're blowing the berries that get caught in the edge of the dike. We're blowing them out of the grass and then taking a cran boom, is what we call it, and we are surrounding and corralling the cranberries and bringing them down to one end so that we can elevate them into a truck and then take them to the receiving station. Degrassing area. So this is a blower here. The blower blows the leaves off and they go over to that truck. The good berries come here. And then it goes through an air cleaner and a grater and a soft berry remover. An ambient air dryer, a conveyor, an optical sorter, and then they get elevated into a hopper and then get put into these totes. And then it goes on the truck and to the freezer.
Yeah, when we're rocking and rolling, we can do 10, 15 semis a day out of here. We do about 1,200 pounds every minute, which is pretty impressive. Specifically during harvest, I'm in this receiving station where we clean and bin all of the fruit. So I'm Allison. Been here my whole life pretty much. 4th generation cranberry grower. And I did sneak away for a little bit. I went to school at the University of Montana in Missoula, and then I decided to come back. And just working and living near my family, can't beat it. Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
What are we on?
Truck 3.
Nice. So far, so good. That's my girl. Love you.
My mom is one of the hardest working people I know. She's been here her whole life. When we're not harvesting, I'm mostly involved with Honestly Cranberry, which is my mom's newer company. So her having 2 businesses, 2 full-time jobs, keeps me busy as well.
This building was built as a mess hall. They used to feed 40 to 60 people lunch and dinner in here. Now we just feed hungry minds. I love this picture. It was actually almost like a little postcard. So this is my grandfather right here, second from the right, 12 years old, wearing a tie and everything. Get all dressed up to come to work. But hand picking wasn't the most efficient way to go. So here are the modern machines of the time. These were all hand rakes, all made out of wood. But when they got wet, they were twice as heavy. And it was, you know, this kind of action all day long from August, September, October, November, or until freeze up in December. All day, every day. So that's another reality check. Anybody start to complain about harvest, could be worse. You could be still doing it that way. To sustain a farm is successful, but I realized that I grow a great fruit that is tart. And most of the cranberry products out there were added sugar. And I said, we need to get the true tart taste out there, and realized that if I could just dry them and people could use them as a snack or add them to whatever they wanted to, that would be a good way to go. So this is the real deal. Ingredients, cranberries. 1 ingredient. We call this clean. So in a 1 ounce bag, let me show you. It only takes 15 pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Here we'll do like that. That's a daily dose of cranberry. That's what you get for your health benefit. So in a 1 ounce bag, there's 10 daily doses. So, true tart taste and natural goodness of cranberries. And when I started this company, I knew that. I wasn't trying to be everything to everybody, but I knew that there were people, including me, out there who love tart. Success in Honestly Cranberry would be to just make sure that people understand that you can actually enjoy cranberries and this true tart taste without anything added to it, and you can do whatever you want with it. Now here I am. So always something that I wanted to do. I think that we're all here because we love it here. I think the family and everybody who works here knows that we are blessed. We're a family working here or employed here, but we're blessed because we're in a great community, we're in a great state, and to understand your blessings and to feel gratitude every day, it leads to goodness.